Hi guys, this is the first video on the channel. This is going to be kind of an introduction to the channel and just like what the channel is about and what this club is about. Obviously, this channel and this club is Saturday Riders Club. We are an RRP club, that means realistic roleplay, and we do and host fun events like dressage, cross country, show jumping, hunters classes, eventing, and trail riding. We're looking to add on more fun activities too. My name is Monica Summerstone, that's my SSO name, and this is my horse, his name is Brasso. So today I'm just going to kind of be doing some training and some like leveling up as I talk about what the club is about. So let's get on with it. So as I said, our club is a realistic roleplay club, and basically what that means is that we host events that are exactly, or if not exactly, very similar to events that you would go to and ride at in real life. I, along with my other friend, who I know IRL, we are kind of the club leaders, and I'm the club owner, she's the club leader, and we're kind of co-owning the club. I've known her for a couple years now. They've been with me to school, and we go to the same barn in real life. And we decided to start this club to kind of play SSO the way we wanted to, because we love riding in real life and we wanted to do it similar to how you do it in real life in game. And I haven't seen very many SSO clubs that focus mainly on the realistic aspect of the game, but I do see a lot of dressage clubs, and I think we kind of just wanted a new, unique focus to a club, and we were tired of doing it all just with ourselves and by ourselves, so we decided to make this club. My friend's name is Persephone in game. She's not here right now, she's like getting a haircut or something, so she can't be in the recording, but later on she will be. This is my first recording, so it's gonna be pretty trashy, but we haven't hosted very many events yet because we are still really small, and that's why we've kind of started branching out on social media so that we could get more members, host more events, because we can't start hosting big events if we don't have a bigger club. So our club does have a couple rules. You can see a couple of them in the channel description, but that's obviously not all of them. So to join the club, you do have to be 12 plus years old, and you have to be at least level 8 or above. You also have to have Star Rider, just because we're going to be hosting a lot of events in places where only Star Riders can go. So unfortunately, if you don't have Star Rider, you can't really do anything in the club, so that's why we made that a rule. And one of our biggest rules is that you have to have Discord for this club, because that's where all of the events will be hosted, and it's kind of impossible to get any club information without a Discord. What else are the rules? Off the top of my head, I can list that there is no hate speech, no bullying of any kind, no NSFW content in the Discord, or just things like that. No excessive swearing. Obviously, you can, if it slips out, it slips out. What are you gonna do? If you curse every other word, it gets a little annoying and kind of immature. Obviously, I'll probably curse, but I'll probably bleep it out for YouTube purposes. Ooh, that's a pole. No, we don't really care that much about cursing. It's not a huge deal. It just gets annoying and a little weird if you do it so often. Okay, so the rest of the rules are that you should be in realistic roleplay for all events. Unless you have an immediate concern or question or something like that, you should be, role-ish playing. What we mean by that is basically just try to immerse yourself in the fun and really be active and a part of what we're doing. If you need to go to the bathroom, if you need to get called away for something, obviously you can. We're not going to force you to stay on the computer and, you know, have to talk all the time and things like that. We don't have any, like, mandatory horses, as long as they are not magic horses. Since we are a realistic club, we don't want our club members to be showing up to events in magic horses, because obviously that doesn't add to the realism. It kind of destroys the realism of it. That doesn't mean you can't own magic horses. By all means, own whatever horse you want, buy whatever horse you want. Just don't really use those for the events that we're going to be doing. You have to be willing to switch servers for events. So what that means is basically if WinStar, the server that we're on currently, gets a little too crowded and we want to have a little less lag, then you should be willing to move to a different server for that event, but we'll probably end up moving back to WinStar since it is our main server at the moment. Training also is not mandatory, but we will have training events which are recommended if you plan on doing the shows, but they're not mandatory. What is mandatory is that you at least go to a couple events or shows, because we really like to have active members, and if you're being inactive in the club, then we'll probably message you about it, ask you if you're uninterested or if you just don't find the club fun anymore or whatever is going on there. Here's one of our kind of weirder rules, I'd say. It's horse registration. So all horses have to be registered before you go to an event. And basically what that means, because I've had like multiple people ask me about this, it's not real. It's all a part of the realistic roleplay, but it's not real. Obviously you can't register a fake horse on an online game, but what that means is basically we have a text channel in our Discord where you fill out a form which has a bunch of questions like, what's your horse's name? When did you buy your horse? When was your horse born? What's the sex of your horse? And things like that. Any vet history or medical history, things like that. And once you fill out that form, then we take that information, put it into a fancy little paper for you, and give it back. And then you submit that paper to us for each event. So it kind of just adds to the realism, because if you go to an event in real life, you have to provide your horse's paperwork to actually, you know, have proof of ownership. So that's kind of what we're mimicking here. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, you can always comment them, or we have a questions text channel in the Discord too. So, and I'm literally active on the Discord, if not every day, every other day. Any rule breaking will result in a firm warning, and if it continually happens, then we will kick you from the club, because we don't really tolerate excessive rule breaking. I don't think anybody does. Nobody really wants that. We're all just trying to have a fun time here. Okay, so I have a little bit more club info to dish out. I didn't even explain what our name means, which I probably should have explained at the beginning of the video. I'm just stupid. So we are Saturday riders because, hence the name, we mainly ride on Saturdays. Does that mean all our events are only hosted on Saturdays? No, it just means they're mostly on Saturdays. We decided to do this because me and Persephone have really busy schedules. We have to balance school, plus real life riding, plus other extracurricular activities, and in the summer we do have jobs, so we just wanted to have kind of an outlet for gaming, which would just be on the weekends, on Saturdays. If we don't have very busy schedules, we will also host events that are not on Saturdays. Like sometimes maybe it'll be on a Sunday or a Friday, or maybe in the summer sometime in the middle of the week, but we are the Saturday Riders because we mainly host our events on Saturdays. On the Discord server, we also have a section that states how each class will be judged in a show. So how hunters will be judged, how dressage will be judged, how jumpers will be judged, and cross country. I don't want to really go over all of that right now because it's a lot of information, and if you are seriously interested in joining the club, you can always just look at it on your own time in the Discord. Club outfits. So, as I said before, we do not have a mandatory club horse. You can have any horse as long as it's a real breed or a realistic breed, and you can use it for any show. Maybe don't use a draft for a jumpers competition, but we're not gonna force you to not use a draft or something like that. We have certain recommendations that you don't necessarily have to follow, but they are recommended. Our club outfits are different for every class. So for jumpers, they're different, for hunters, they're different, and for dressage and cross country, they're different. But they are not specific items of clothing in the game. Now what I mean by that is they're things like, let me just read off the jumper's outfit for you. Any color jumping saddle, any color bridle, any color saddle pad, matching polo wraps to the saddle pad, no tail ribbons, the rider should be in black or brown helmet, and a show jacket or nice polo shirt, tan, white, or black breeches, brown or black tall boots. So it's very loose in that sense. There's no specific, super specific item you have to buy, and that goes for every class. So that goes for dressage, hunters, and cross country as well. Once again, if you really want to go in depth on each outfit, then you can just join the Discord and basically look at it further on your own time. Now let's talk a little bit more about the Discord. If you look on the channel description, you will see that we don't have the Discord linked. Now that's because this club is not exclusive. We don't exclude people or anything like that, but we do want to make sure we talk to you beforehand before joining the Discord. So that's why we'll have you either email us or comment that you want to join, and then from there I'll give you, probably just me, I'll give you my personal Discord and we can chat more on there, and then I'll add you to the server. So it's kind of like an application process, a little bit of an interview process, but that's why we don't have the Discord linked, and that's why you have to reach out to us beforehand that you want to join the club. Social media, obviously we have this YouTube channel, but we also have a TikTok where we post fun little snippets from events and things like that. We were thinking about making an Instagram. If that's something that you guys want to see, then we will, but right now we're just focusing on those two platforms. We have a calendar that lists when and where and what time all our events will be, and it's by the year, it's monthly for the entire year. It's a monthly calendar for the entire year. We have a text channel where all of the courses will be posted. We have a text channel where you can sign up for events, and how you can sign up for events is described in that channel. Our other text channels consist of out of RP general and RP text channels, questions, as I said before, pictures and videos, and horse registration. I already went over the horse registration, so we're just going to kind of skip over that. Our voice channels are just vibing, like just, not really doing anything important. We have RP text channels for fun little like trail rides or just hangout sessions, and training VC and showing VCs. I think I've gone over basically all of it. If you guys are interested in joining, please reach out and let us know. We are definitely looking for more club members. Anything I missed, I think we have a rules text channel and an announcement text channel where all of the announcements will be posted and all the roles you can fill out. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the outro here in the vineyard. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please, 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 like I said before, reach out if you're interested in the club. We are a US-based club. Our server is WinStar currently, and we have an amazing group of people, and we're just looking to expand and really grow our community. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!